Now we want to look at metallic bonding. So when we look at metallic bonding, we will be able to understand why metals have the properties that they have. The property is one of conducting electricity, the property of conducting heat, the property of being malleable, and the property of being ductile. So first of all, before we discuss much on metallic bonding, let us actually discuss about the properties of a metal. So the properties of a metal include ductility. It also includes malleability, and metals are good conductors of both electricity and heat. Okay, now let's look at these in detail. What is ductility? Ductility is the ability of a material to be drawn into wire without fracture. Or you can also say ductility is the ability of a material to be drawn into a shape without fracture. So we all understand that, for example, the cables that transmit electricity are made up of copper wires. So copper will be in a form of a block of copper. So copper has the ability to be drawn into a wire without breaking or without fracture. So when we talk about such an ability, we will be talking about ductility. Now let's look at malleability. Imagine at home in the kitchen you have got a very thin, you've got foil paper. Go and look at how thin foil paper is. Foil paper is made up of aluminium. So aluminium is a metal. So aluminium has got the ability of being malleable. It can be pressed into becoming a very thin layer of material without fracture. So that ability is what we call malleability. That property, that is malleability. Let's go on to metals being good conductors. Metals are good conductors of both electricity and heat. So this means metals give passage to both heat and electricity without much resistance. They easily give passage. They allow heat and electricity to pass through them without resistance. That is electricity. And in the next video, we are going to look at metallic bonding. And when we look at metallic bonding, we will be able to fully understand why metals have got these properties. These properties that I have defined here are so due to the metal ions and electrons that result in metallic bonding.